Right, the time is 12:14. We hope you're having a great Monday so far. Jim has been very busy in the Weather Center with its hurricane officially a Cat 5.
Information just coming in at seemingly every half hour from the Hurricane Center throughout the morning. It is now a Category 5 hurricane. Florida, obviously, under the gun, to use a bad cliche. This is an extremely impressive hurricane right now. We have some great weather to talk about over the next 4 or 5 days, and it doesn't include any rain on WDSU First Warning Radar. Sweeping clear now. That's the way we're going to sweep clear, I think, all the way through the end of the week, probably through the weekend as well. Now, these temperatures are on the warm side. We're at 86 in Bogalusa, 84 right now in Houma, 87 our current temperature in Gulfport. And the dew point is manageable. When the dew point is in the 60s, okay, that's relatively comfortable. However, when the dew point gets into the 50s in the month of October, starts to feel a lot nicer. That's going to be the case for us by tomorrow morning. Here are your current conditions at Louis Armstrong International Airport. There's that north to northeasterly wind at 15 miles per hour. I think it's going to be breezy through Wednesday, but that wind is going to shift a little bit. With that north to northeasterly wind, we do have that coastal flood advisory in effect officially until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think that's going to be allowed to expire because with the winds becoming more northerly, water coming onshore, not a major concern. Here's the water vapor imagery, and boy, we saw this about 36 hours ago or so. All this orange, extremely dry air at the upper levels. That's the reason why skies are so sunny right now. And I want to expand the view and just show you one school of thought. And this might have been a school of thought about 24, 36 hours ago or so. Some of this dry air could possibly get mixed in with Milton. That was a possibility a day and a half ago or so. It's still a possibility today, but maybe not quite the possibility that it was. That would be a good thing. The drier air might help to weaken the system. Obviously, very ominous out here in the Gulf of Mexico. A well-defined eye. You see it right there. Category 5 storm. Here's the latest forecast track from the National Hurricane Center. It looks like if it follows this path or something very close to this path, Tampa, probably the city that would be impacted the most. Category 3 hurricane, quite possibly coming ashore just after dinner time. The hurricane force winds go out about 30 miles. So if it were to follow the center line, that means from Tampa down to about Sarasota is where they'd be seeing those hurricane force winds. The computer model's not in great agreement. As a matter of fact, as we take a closer look, you'll see that some of them have the storm from Naples so all the way up to Lake City, Florida. Now, again, the consensus is closer to Tampa, but all of Florida getting ready for what is going to be a very, very dangerous storm. There's the cold front that's going to bring us the nice weather. Moves through tonight. The storm's starting to pick up speed, hopefully getting less organized, according to the latest forecast track, coming ashore quite possibly as a Category 3 storm Wednesday evening. And then by Thursday morning, they could be seeing hurricane force winds in Jacksonville as well, even though the system is going to be weakening significantly. Dew point temperatures, a big key for us. Right now they're in the 60s, but watch the front. Slides through late tonight, early tomorrow morning, dew point temperatures in the 50s across the board, maybe even in the low 50s, close to 50 on the North Shore. So it's going to feel very, very comfortable tomorrow morning. And the comfortable evenings, comfortable mornings, they're going to be with us all the way through the beginning of the weekend. So mostly sunny, breezy, and warm for the rest of this afternoon. High temperature is going to be in the upper 80s. There's that wind from the north-northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear, gradually becoming less humid for us tonight. You'll notice it first thing tomorrow morning. We'll have sunny skies, and it's still going to be a little bit breezy, but less humidity with a high temperature, only about 2 to 3 degrees cooler. But with the lower humidity, you're going to step outside tomorrow morning, and you're going to say, oh, wow, this is great. And great afternoons continue all the way through the end of the week. Actually took a couple of degrees, or shaved a couple of degrees from the extended forecast. I think we're going to be in the low 80s once we get to Friday and Saturday for the afternoon highs. Very, very comfortable weather. Mornings especially nice. That's your WDSU First Warning Forecast.